Hello and welcome to La Liga. Today it's Valladolid against Villarreal. Of course, the lights are beaming down this evening. High time that we headed off to Valladolid. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, the vibrant football that comes from La Liga is on offer for you today. To describe it, I've got Alan Smith alongside myself, Martin Tyler. Alan, this is football where it's at, I guess.
Yeah, buenos dias, Martin. Looking forward to it.
These days the players do look as though they are a programme. There's a lot of time spent in rehearsing for each game. Every game's rather like we used to treat years ago, the cup final, that every league game now gets the same sort of attention to detail. Do we get players who can think for themselves?
I think we do. Small details become increasingly important. You think of set pieces particularly, but you will always have space in this match for players that can dream up a little bit of magic on the spur of the moment.
Referee today, Pedro Orteguilla. Set the ball rolling here. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. It's one back. Thomas Pina. Uche. Manucho. He read it. Cut it out. He's being challenged now. Could be a goal. Here's the shot. Oh, he didn't hit the middle of the ball there, and he's pulled the shot.
No, it's a scruffy contact from him, and maybe looking down at the pitch for Bobble. I don't think he took one, though. Poor effort.
Jokic. Kani. Uche. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. And he shoots. Well, they passed the ball really well. It just needed one more pass into the net.
Yeah, well, that's the hardest bit, isn't it? Putting the ball in the back of the net, and the end of that move certainly didn't justify the rest of it. Oh, really good breakaway, and at that point he gets into the box. You think he's going to score. Just couldn't apply the finishing touch.
Uche. Kani. Dos Santos. Brilliant opening. Oh, he made a good decision coming out to make the save. He got the last touch into his own net.
Well, I think if he hadn't have got his foot to it, the player behind him would have, and you've got to feel for him.
Well, here's the restart after that madness of the own goal. The defenders come in well here, timed his approach and got the ball. Aquino. Uche. It's an advantage for Villarreal here. Referee's done well. And that is a super interception. A poor tackle, but it hasn't done any harm, and they've still got the ball despite the challenge on them. Uche. Dos Santos. That's a serious situation, and on he goes. Could it be? But they're defending for their lives here. Victor Perez. Oscar. Thomas Pina. I think even the opposition are applauding that one, that back heel. And it's presented to the player by the opposition. Didn't quite come off. Aquino. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Onto the attack now. In with a chance. I think the player who's getting booked now knew it was coming his way, even though the game went on for a few moments afterwards.
Yeah, and he's not complaining too much. I think he holds up his hands and takes that one.
Pablo Mozzacchio. Uche. Straight in sharply, read it well, got in there quickly. Great opportunity. One it, has to clear it. Oh, the referee's given the penalty. From the spot. Nicely knocked in from the penalty spot, made it look easy.
Well, he enjoys the responsibility, and he took that coolly.
Now it's 2-0. Unmarked now, he's lost his marker. Great chance. He takes the shot, made the save, but the ball's still there. Just steered it off well with his header. Aquino. Giovanni Dos Santos. It's an advantage. Referee's blown now. He wanted to play the advantage, didn't see an advantage. Thomas Pina. Got through them. Oh! There's still a chance after the save. They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. Uche. That could open them up. This is the chance. Oh, lost possession here. Now here's a chance for a counter-attack. Can they make anything of it? Giovanni Dos Santos. Dorado. I think the cross is on. Promising build-up until that challenge. It's an advantage for Villarreal here. Referee's done well. Touch of class, a back heel there. Challenge. Victor Perez. Positional play of this player is really good. Thomas Pina. Cani. Pablo Mozzacchio. We all look at the referee, as the players do. What's he going to decide, Pedro Orteguilla? He's got to go, red card.
You cannot dive in like that, it was reckless.
Simple for the referee, really. Just let the play go on. He knew what the offence was, he knew the offender, and he's booking it.
And it was a good decision, because that foul, well, it was a foul, and it wasn't the greatest of challenges. Definite yellow card.
Uche. up here, hasn't he, with that clearance.
Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break. Poor first half for the losing team, really, and that own goal rather rubbed salt in their wounds.
They did shot themselves in the foot against a team who doesn't need any help normally, so got a bit of work to do here.
So we reach half-time with the score 2-0. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
So the referee's happy, and the second half gets underway. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Javi Guerra. Not easy to get the ball like this in midfield. You need a player with a bright mind, and he's done that, this player. Cani. It's a decent challenge by the opponent. The interceptor has got the ball here. Good defensive play. As the danger was mounting, in he stepped. Javi Guerra. He's got space. What a chance. He might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Giovanni Dos Santos. They've wasted possession. Victor Perez. He could go off. He's in trouble with that foul, having been booked. Oh, he's in trouble here. I think he's going to get a second yellow. Yeah, he's off.
Well, having been booked earlier, you just think he'd be a bit more careful with his tackling, and he deserves the second yellow there. It was a stupid tackle.
It's a change here, and I think it might be a tactical one.
Jeremy Perbe. Omar Ramos. Really strong play in the tackle. Javi Guerra. And the player's got into space. In with a chance. Well held by the goalkeeper. Oh, he's through.
Here's the shot, and that's a brilliant goal, well taken.
Well, that's real bold play by the side that had the player dismissed.
Yeah, they were brave in possession, weren't they? They took a chance and they've got their goal. Well, on the counter-attack, that is absolute goal dust for his side. Just give him the ball, he did the rest there. Wonderful individual effort.
Well, now it's 2-1. Dos Santos. Well, this is a class act, this fella.
Oh, he's loving it. He's enjoying every minute of this game. He's on the top of his form.
Here he is with a chance.
Could it be? Oh, they've got another one. Real underdogs in terms of numbers and the shape of the game, and they've scored.
It just goes to show when you are depleted, you don't have to give up the match, the ghost, and they haven't done that here.
And it is now 2-2. The defenders come in well here, timed his approach and got the ball. And now can he score?
There's the ball in, and it's a penalty.
To the goalkeeper, and he beats him. For a striker, it's not quite a gimme, but it's certainly one that he wanted to take.
Yeah, he's a man you can depend on in these situations because he does keep a clear and cool head.
3-2 on the scoreboard now. Thomas Pina. Giovanni Dos Santos. Attacking now.
Cheeky, a back heel. Thomas Pina. Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
Yes, he went over on his ankle, but we all know what he's like. There's no way that that's going to force him off.
Jeff right up to the minute, as always. Easy spot for the referee. Hands. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. He can take possession in his own half. That's a great chance. That will be offside. Flag went up. Thomas Pina. Slipped. Dangerous moment. To the goalkeeper's ball. He's into the challenge. Great opportunity. Here's the chance. Back in. That was a bit of panic, but he's got it away.
And he's grasped it now gratefully at the end of an extraordinary piece of play.
Mateo Pablo Mosacchio.
Mario Gaspar. Thomas Pina.
Not easy to get the ball like this in midfield. You need a player with a bright mind, and he's done that, this player.
Well, they need their supporters in this situation, I think. They're holding their lead, and the fans are doing their best to encourage them.
They are, but I think they're a bit nervous because they've sat off a bit, inviting pressure.
And he looks for support on his left. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing.
It's been a thrilling game here, and there's still plenty in it as we go into the last few minutes. Score's very close. On the attack here. And they're still going backwards, all the way to the goalkeeper. Dos Santos.
We like to see this from a referee, playing the advantage.
Omar Ramos.
Jeremy Pepe.
And now the referee says free kick. 3 minutes left of the 90-minute match. It is the move that we expected from the manager whose team is trailing, to get an extra potential goal-getter into the team.
Yeah, and he's a good player, this lad, and if he gets a chance, I'd fancy him to take it.
He's in here. Oh, sympathy for the player. He's definitely hurt. Oh! What a brilliant goal. He went in there like the best of strikers, really, and he did get the goal.
Well, he was brave and determined to get on the end of that.
The score now is 4-2. Jonathan Pereira. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes.
Great chance. Got to be. Excellent goalkeeping from a pretty powerful shot.
Well, they've got a corner. Well, the player's gone down, and he could well have damaged a muscle. this injury, and they are going to make a substitution. Doesn't look too serious, so precautionary stuff maybe?
Yeah, I think it probably is. I mean, this lad doesn't normally come off if it isn't anything too serious, so I think maybe they are protecting him.
It's come to an end now as the referee calls a halt. Well, great heroics here. Quite extraordinary to win the game in these circumstances.
Yeah, that shows the value of organisation and the ability to stick together. They did that, they saw it through.
So it's full time with the final score 4-2. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.